About 100 people are suspected to have died of cholera in Zimbabwe following the latest outbreak of the disease in the country. More than 4,600 suspected infections have been recorded in the country since the outbreak was first reported. The Zimbabwe government has restricted public gatherings like funerals in one of the worst affected provinces as part of efforts to help curb the spread of the infections. And let's have more details of that in this report.
There has been no running water in their homes for 4 days now, so residents of Glenview, a Harare suburb, have to queue up at a community borehole. This suburb has been a hotspot in previous cholera outbreaks. People here are fearful the current contagion, which has seen 40 new cases confirmed in Harare in the past week, could hit their area hard.
The best way to protect ourselves is to use clean water. But we don't have enough clean water to meet all our needs. I have to walk a long distance, but I can only carry a few buckets.
The city council needs to increase water supply, otherwise we will lose many lives. Because there is no water in our homes, we have to gather here. Such gatherings are how the disease can spread even further.
The water they fetch here could also pose a risk.
As a result of also the best sewer pipes, most of the groundwater is now contaminated, and most of the bores in urban settings are also contaminated. So what it means is that as we can continue to treat people, but as long as they go back to the same environment that made them sick or that made them ill in the first place, unfortunately it becomes a vicious cycle.
Zimbabwe has experienced frequent cholera outbreaks since 2008 due to poor sanitation and an increase in unplanned high-density settlements. 100 suspected deaths and nearly 5,000 infections have been reported during the current outbreak. Masvingo province in the southeast of the country, where the highest number of deaths and infections have occurred, has put restrictions on social gatherings. The Ministry of Health says the restrictions are limited to one specific province. However, it's urging residents elsewhere to remain on high alert. It has set up treatment camps in the affected provinces and increased monitoring and surveillance to curb the spread. Farai Mwakutuya, CGTN, Harare.